with a ban, Khan banned away by LG Gaia removes this champion from Ray and Action, as we all know, when it comes to the mid lane matchup. Individual 1v1, Action has so much strong points at that when it comes to outputting damage in a 1v1 basis.
Yeah, especially in the early game, right? The Akshan deals a lot of damage, especially in the mid lane. You won't be able to do anything. If you're a control mage in the mid lane, Akshan would just shut you down most of the time. And even in the bot lane, the early game advantage that he gives is just too much. But again, if you're getting banned out, they don't want someone, especially someone like Altershot, to be going in the top side or maybe on the dragon side to be able to split push.
Yeah, and Ziggs, Fiora to follow up with the bans, and Ziggs, as we all know, very strong when it comes to poke. Huge damage in ultimate, and when it comes to sieging potential, one of the best. And Fiora
Yeah.
as a split pusher is also strong when it comes to that late game deficit. Is still that you still have that pressure and power to change the tides in your favor. With a Camille to follow up, I don't think
Yeah.
Camille is seeing the light of day throughout UAC season
Right.
3.
Right. I mean, a while ago we have seen a bit of the Camille. I mean, a 1 or 2 games that is, but that's not enough Camille, right? We really want to see the action from the Hextech Ultimatum, but again, we're not seeing it because there's a lot of bans coming through. But now LG Gaia, the Akali is open for Kawain. I don't know if they're gonna be able to take it because they already have the Zed.
Yeah, they want the Zed instead. Assassin Coin is ready to rumble
Yeah.
here up against Bravehearts. But with a follow up there, you have Darius for Bravehearts. They want that Baron lane security. And if ever
Yeah.
LG Guy doesn't pick Renekton, definitely will be banned away by Bravehearts for 4th or 5th pick. So I think when it comes to their second rotation, Renekton would be that champion that they want to pick up.
Yeah, but again, as you said, if ever they don't pick it right now, it's gonna be banned on the next rotation, and this is gonna be hard if ever. There's not a lot
Mr.
of choices
Renekton?
in the top lane after that, but Lee Sin. Okay, this is big. If ever this is Renekton, as you said, okay, they went in for the Senna.
Very
Huh.
interesting. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you look at it, Pure already picked up a support. Bravehearts already has a support. So
Right.
picking up a support for yourselves as well is going to be an interesting feat here. Maybe they're fearful that it will be banned away in the 4th and 5th ban by
Mm,
Bravehearts, but I think Renekton would be much more favorable. But instead, if it's banned away, you still have that guarantee pick for LG Gaia as a last resort. Zaya
yeah.
pick as well. We've seen its potential with a Feather Storm, can peel, can poke for
Yeah,
herself.
and it's a very, very safe pick, honestly. The Saya, even in the bot lane, could sustain by herself alone. Just because of, as you said, the Feather Storm also helps out. And again, the ban right here, kasabi mo lang kanina, the Renekton has been
Renekton.
banned on the next rotation just because they haven't picked it on both sides.
Yeah, I would have favored Renekton over Senna because Senna isn't really a
Right.
champion when you think of a ban. Ban.
Yeah.
Senna? Not really, right? Not really.
Right, right.
So I don't know how this gonna turn out. Maybe Garen could be still an option for LG Gaia. Let's look at this. Corki is also an option, a very strong one indeed for LG Gaia because they're still lacking the ADC and also a Baron lane.
Yeah, they're losing on a lot of picks on the top side. Yes, they have the Darius for Penguin, but there's not a lot of champions to use against the Darius at this point that they were able to shut down almost all of the good picks in the top side. So right now, it's a big, big problem. On this next rotation, we might have a Galio getting picked because it's still possible for the mid lane for the side of Fate Brave Wolves if they want a very safe option.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you mentioned about wait, what? Never mind. I like how you mentioned about the Baron lane having lesser and lesser because you
Yeah,
have look at that the bans Camille Fiora from LG Gaia, Riven
right.
Renekton from Braveheart. So what
You
else do
don't
you
have
pick?
any choices, right?
Garen? Uh,
Yeah,
Right.
Garen.
So that is also one of the reasons why I really favored Renekton. But moving on, we keep on
Right.
going back. Jarvan 4 already rocked in by Bravehearts. I think they have this consideration. If ever LG Gaia can go for Olaf, we have a counter. If not,
Right.
Bravehearts, Jarvan 4, still very strong.
What are they gonna pick? Yeah, the
Malphite.
Malphite is gonna be okay, but against the Dari. Oh, okay. If ever that's a Wukong, that's gonna be okay. Because at least the Wukong would be able to fight it out at least equal with the Darius. But again, the Darius in the early game is hard to deal with.
Yeah. Just apprehend Wukong.
Yeah.
He's not gonna stay there for long.
He's-
For the individual matchup.
yeah, he's gonna be
Anyways, for
pulled back.
Yana, Oriana
Onto
versus
Diana.
Diana.
Yeah, very classic matchup. So, okay, I'm really trying to put in some. I'm building my sandwich here on how their composition is gonna go for here. Because honestly, on the other side, on Bravehearts, it's really understandable what they're going for, right? They want to go in. They have the Cataclysm. They have the Moonfall at least, and if ever some their stragglers, their story is to chase them out. But on the other side, they have the Zed on the support role, or no? Oh yeah, the Oriana on the support role. But again, with mid lane Zed. Okay,
Huh.
I think I'm losing out a bit here for the
Yeah,
side
right, right.
of LG, right?
What is this? Senna supports, Senna ADC, Oriana supports,
Hmm.
Oriana ADC. We don't know. But looking at this right now, since we're nearing the end of this draft, Oriana being the ADC would be that damage dealer, and I think that's just about right. Considering you have Zed into the mid lane, you need an AP champion. And we saw already a while ago when you went in for a monotonic type of damage category, it will
Yeah,
not be great because the enemy team could just counter it with stacking up a lot of armor.
yeah. This is really hard, honestly. If ever for Zerg is gonna be the one to carry on this, and also Paradox would be the support on Senna. They have a lot of damage, yes, but they don't have enough people to soak on the damage coming in from the side of Fate Bravehearts. There's also a lot of damage going through from their side, but again, with Berserk, I really believe that Berserk would be able to use this in a lot of ways because he's been a really great mage player so far. And right now, LG, this is their chance to prove, especially that they have this, that they're that confident.
Yeah, well, Berserk is looking ready from LG Gaia versus Bravehearts on this game. Who will win it? Who would take their first dub? I don't know. We'll see. Let's find out.
Yeah, never. If ever they would be able to take it out. Again, same setups from both of our sides. They're waiting for the chance to pounce on each other. And it's just that on the top side for the jungle. Right now, it's just on the opposite sides for both of our junglers. And they might get their first gank after level 3.
Mhm. That's to be expected. You have the Lee Sin from LG Gaia, so they have to rotate,
Yeah.
they have to pressure in. But looking
Oh,
at Ray,
okay, Kawain doesn't have any way to get out of this. The Living Shadow is still not up. But again, on the other side, anyway, they still don't have any CC. So they won't be able to get it. But again, Toki goes in. It's going to be crazy. They're trying to poke it out. And both of our supports are already in the mid lane.
they just have to respond. I think LG Gaia is just that responsive. We're seeing a support mid lane. We need to follow up because, as we all know, 2 is not equal to 1. It's not
Yeah.
even. It's not an even matchup. So they have to make it even at that. So 2v2 is something that LG Gaia wants. But the problem was, Paradox was still at level 1. So he can't really do anything but just poke.
Yeah.
And that poke doesn't really have any damage because we're in 1 minute into the matchup. We're in Senna's power spike. It's 15 minutes. Having
Yeah.
that stack when it comes to crit, when it comes to AD, and when it comes to range.
Yeah, and that's why Senna is like a time bomb here, if ever. For the side of Fate Bravehearts, they need to finish this pretty early because there's a lot of damage going through for the side of LG Gaia. If ever they get their power spikes, especially for the Senna, it would be hard there on for the side of Fate Bravehearts. But again, they have a small margin of error because they have a lot of ways to get in with this wombo combo that they have. But Amari going into the mid lane, there's going really aggressive. The barrier has already been taken down. But again, Kawain flashed in almost. If ever he was able to get the attack there, that was supposed to be a kill.
Look at Darius though.
Okay, Penguin is in the mid lane pure. But again, the safeguard is really hard to deal with. The apprehend is not in range to be able to get it.
For now, we're back at standard. No kills for now. It's a flash for flash burn for both mid laners, so no one getting the net positive there.
Right.
And we're looking at a standard, looking at an even playing field. And it's actually
Yeah.
quite surprising, right? When it comes to the
Right.
top lane matchup. But Wukong and Darius are staying together, not even further behind for any of them when it comes to the
Right.
gold lead. And you might have expected Wukong to do that.
Amari going in right here. That's going to be some damage going through to their side. They were able to Dragon Rage him out of the way, and that's going to be the Cyclone trying to do some damage out. Enough to get anything. Penguin was able to turn it back around, and that's a good win for Fate Bravehearts.
That guillotine was a clutch. And that
Yeah.
turret was their 2v2. Bravehearts we're playing 1v2? Nope. 2v2. We have the turret beside me. And let's
Oh
look at the
my.
replay. Lee Sin went on top side. He has the ultimate ready. But
That
Darius
was
used the
pretty.
flash under the turret. And on paper, that was great. He used the
Yeah.
flash with a cyclone, knocked him up. But Penguin had the guillotine. So
Yeah.
HP steal was there. The bleed was there. When the turret damaged in, you're dead.
Oh, okay. I thought that Paradox's hold will be able to get in. The Moonfall has been used, but the Flash has been burned for Paradox already. That's gonna be good if ever Lee Sin, or rather, the Jarvan Pure would be ganking on the bot lane later on. They just need to take note of that. Oh
They're
yeah,
still
and
going for that aggressive playstyle.
yeah, and also going in for it, they have a lot of ultimates to work with. Toki doesn't have the Moonfall, so on this next objective, the Infernal Drake, 5 seconds on the clock, they don't have the tools to be fighting it out with LG.
Although, in the same manner, Shot doesn't have his ultimate as well. Maybe in a couple
Right.
of seconds, but in theory, Bravehearts is on even level playing field. And Ray has his tidal wave, and even Pure having the
Oh, they
Cataclysm.
didn't.
So
Yeah.
great ultimates ready.
Yeah, they gave the Infernal Drake. I think right now, considering that they won't be able to fight against them anyway, they're not risking to give them any kills. Let's just take the repel. Let's just take some gold, because we're not going to be contesting that. We don't have enough damage to deal with these people.
Yeah. They have late game power spec for
Yeah, right.
Orianna, for Senna. So when they're fighting this early game, they cannot even match up with a tidal wave and a cataclysm from Pure and
Right.
Ray. So they have to go back. They have to get the Rift Herald instead. Get that early game gold lead if they could.
Okay, for Zerk is now the target. They have the Cataclysm. They didn't even risk to use it. They have some damage going through to their side though, but again, the flash coming in from the side right there. Pure is going to be the target. The Cataclysm has been used. He's going to fall down. What a fast way to play for LG. So much damage came through.
Yeah. That was just Zed. Cohen doing good job. Because he needs to. He needs to do this so much pressure, because when it comes to mid-game, late game, just by Stasis Enchant, you cannot fight.
Yeah, look at the Mari though. He's on the backside. He might be able to get the Dragon Stage, but he's hesitating. Because he's hesitating, he's gonna fall down. But the tower has also fell down on their side. The distraction was there, but the Dragon Stage wasn't there to do anything for the side of LG.
I mean, it doesn't matter. If LG Gaia doesn't retreat, look at Furzark. Doesn't have any mana, so they
Mana,
cannot
yeah.
defend. If they go for the recall, Bravehearts is going for the 1-for-1 when it comes to turret. So it doesn't matter. They lose on that, they get a kill, they're still on the net positive.
Yeah, Toki hovering in the bot lane. I thought he was gonna go for the Moonfall there. If ever he took the chance there, that could be a kill to Berserk. But again, as you said, yes, that's right. They didn't have any mana. That was a good call for LG.
But interestingly enough, they did not stay to push bot lane. Instead, they went back, even there's no objective. So
Right.
interesting play here by Bravehearts.
What an interesting reset for Bravehearts that they just went
Right.
back away. I think they respected the fact that they don't have any vision on that part of the map. That's why they just went back. But again, Amari, but they don't know that Pure is here waiting for them. The Flag and Jack might be able to hit them, but there's 3 members. But the damage came through already. The Noxian Guillotine won't be able to get anything. The ultimate came through also. And that's going to be the Moonfall onto 2 members, but the Flash was there. Right timing. Amari is going to back away. He has the tidal wave. Not enough damage for the side of Fate Bravehearts, but now 2 for 1 so far. But the Aqua Prison was able to hit. And again, Fate Bravehearts on the losing end of that fight.
It was a bit too late. The Cyclone was there already, knocked up Pure to even start up that fight. Look at the replay, right? Pure was hiding on the bush. You cannot see
Right.
me, I cannot see you. But Cyclone was there, knocked him up. He cannot go for the counter attack. It was too late. On top of all that, Ray was there. Good response, but he was also late in using Tidal Wave. So I think it was just a tad bit too late, and Penguin just dies right off the bat.
Wow, that is a fast reaction from their team. They don't really want to give Penguin a good day. He just wants to play, but he's just being camped out in the top lane. They might be able to take down the tower though. That's why they're hovering around the top side, and also mid is going to be a potential target for contention for the side of ADMU.
And LG Gaia going for the pressure on top side. Has their
Yeah.
eyes locked onto the tier 1 turret.
Yeah, and I think
The
Pure... Yeah, Pure is also going to be the target here. The Flag and Drag wasn't able to hit. If that was able to hit, that could have been a potential Aqua Prison for Ray, and that they could capitalize out of that. But again, Fate Bravehearts, they're losing on a lot of towers. The rotations from LG Guy are just so much for them to deal with. But again, it's just still a 2k gold lead. It's not that big.
I love how Lee Sin was just waiting onto the bush on bot side. He was just standing there. I'm waiting for the Mountain Dragon. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
clear the wave, get the control lanes. I don't care about the red buff on our side.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna clear.
Yeah, push them back out of the way. And again, if ever, later on, I would be secured for the red buff. I mean, for the next objective, which is the Mountain Drake. And now with that, they know that Leon is in the bot lane. They don't know that Penguin and also Pure are not going to be contesting this. And they might be able... I think this is just salutations from both of our teams, right? A while ago, they got the Rift Herald. But again, what is this? The Deathmark has been pulled out. He might be able to get something out of it. Ray is now super low in HP. But again, Rift Herald has been taken by their side. But there's the negotiation. Contract has been signed. That's going to be LG taking the Mountain Drake.
Yeah, and we're the witness of that contract.
Right.
Braveheart's going for the Rift Herald. I think that's much more important, considering that they are a third behind, they are a gold behind, so they need that. Instead of getting
Yeah.
the Mountain Dragon that only gives you 300 gold, sure, but it only gives you defensive capabilities. It doesn't really matter when we have that burst potential coming from Toki and Iyasha.
Okay, this is bad for Berserk. Now he has been caught off guard. The Flag and Jag wasn't able to hit him, but as long as Hourglass is also here comes the hold. Berserk needs to flash. The Aqua person won't be able to hit on the right target, but Paradox has been hit though. I thought that is
Listen.
going to be the Fate Braveheart scale, but Amari almost sees them. That could have been it.
He has vision. He could have canceled
Right.
the recall.
Okay,
But Iyasha,
here it comes.
Alter
Alter shot also at the backside, trying to get the Cyclone. Not going to be able to hit. They know that they have the Feather Storm, but that is just a distraction. They were able to get the tower in the mid lane.
LG Gaia doing miracle work here. They went in for the cut. They got turret. And they go back away. It doesn't really matter. They don't want to fight. They don't want team fight. They want objectives.
Yeah, they always use distractions, right? There you go. The Shockwave came in, and they are looking for a Dragon's Rage, but Pure, I think, is going to get caught off guard. I think he's going to go for it. I thought that was it. I thought he was going to be clicking that resonating strike. But again, good control for LG.
Just a bit too risky. If he pushed through with
Right.
the Sonic Wave, he's jumping under the turret, and Nami
Right.
was there. Zaya was there. He could just get knocked up. So, no way. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to jump in.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be risking that for the kill. I mean, he has the Yomu's Ghostblade. He's going for the very aggressive build here, but again, the top side. Look at this. Everyone is looking for a kill. They want to get shutdown goals, but Alter Shot, I think, is not the right target. But at least they were able to burn the flash.
Yeah, I think they just want the turret instead. They don't really want that kill. But look at Zed. Coin, split pushing bot side. So even if they get that turret top side, it doesn't matter. We get a turret trade.
Yeah, this is really good, right? This is what you want to happen. Every time that there's something going on around the map, you want something to trade it with. And that is what LG is going for every time. The Shockwave is going to hit. Toki is still super tanky. You wouldn't be able to get the kill there. Everybody's rotating. And Alter Shot is just there on the top side. And he's going to be negotiating this. If my teammates, okay! Pure was able to get it, but they were pulled back when the Dragon's Rage was able to hit on the two members also. They're chasing down a lot of members, but their tower on the top side, Alter Shot is looking at it like it's candy.
But they didn't eat the candy. They're still alive. Everyone's alive. But Alter Shot going for the push on top lane. Woo!
No.
Tier 2 turret.
Oh no, and I think this is going to be Ray falling down. That is a good timing for the side of LG. They were able to get it. A lot of HPs are falling down. Kawain is going to go for the Death Mark. Not going to be able to hit onto him. And he's going to go for the Zonya's Hourglass. That is a good save from their side. It is going to be the next target. That is a Moonfall onto one. Very big. Amari is still too much tanky. And look at this. The backside Alter Shot would be able to get the kill. Toki flashing in to get the damage. And that was it. Penguin versus 2. This is going to be a 2v2. They don't have a lot of things to work with. They don't have mana. Paradox is going to fall down. Good Noxian Guillotine. 3-4-2 in favor of Bravehearts. But the tower in the bot side though.
Yeah, another turret. LG Gaia
Right.
is all about objectives. And I
Right.
think the man behind this is Berserk. He has
Right.
this information. He has the professional information and knowledge on what is great, what is not.
Yeah.
We're behind when it comes to team fight, we can split push. And now they're leading 2 turrets up against Bravehearts. So even if Bravehearts won a couple of kills, won a couple of fights, they have the Infernal Dragon, we're still up 3k gold lead up against them.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that most of the members right here, look at that. Aldershot is just going aggressive. And the Yasha is catching the brink of the anger coming from their side. The Shockwave was able to hit on the 2, but not enough to get anything. That's going to be it. The death mark, he was backing away. This is going to be the good timing from their side. The boot fall on the tree. Not enough to do anything, though. There's a lot of damage going through the backside. Look at that. Almost getting to the Yasha and Pure. A lot of members 1 HP. They're waiting for the chance to bounce back. Penguin is not going to get the apprehend. A 2 for 1 so far. Pure got away with a sliver of health.
That could be a potential pentakill already.
Right.
Like everyone was
right.
half HP. If ever that apprehended connected, it was just guillotine, slam dunk, everyone. But for now, let's look at the replay, how they did that. The problem was, Bravehearts was fighting on a pitch.
What is this? Right.
That is not where you want to be up against Senna. Because he has the root. When you get rooted,
Oh.
it's over.
Oh yeah, but they're looking for the Cloud Drake here. He's gonna get pulled back, and I think Fate Bravehearts has the better positioning. They got the priority out of the way, just because a lot of the members from LG doesn't have any HP. Kawain trying to do work here, God's work right there, but not enough to get anything. What is that, Amari? What is that? Dodge coming in from their side. Pure is trying to 1v1 with Berserk. Not very ideal though. The Shockwave was able to hit. Not enough damage to get anything.
And look at the bot side, look at the top side. It's controlled lanes by LG Gaia. Pushing,
Right.
pushing.
It's
That's a
very
good
smart,
play
right?
from LG Gaia.
Yeah, they're always on top of everything. They play really slow, but you can see it right here. That the reason why they play really slow is because they focus on objectives, they focus on towers, they focus on everything that they can get to negotiate for what Bravehearts is taking. And so far, 4K gold lead still, even though that they're giving a bit of kills to the side of Bravehearts.
Yeah. And I think Bravehearts right now is slowly is now on a deficit. Paradox would probably, at 15 minutes into the matchup, have 70 to 100 stacks.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to that, that range is going to be insane. And
Yeah.
Braveheart has to go and get that Ocean Elder Dragon, have that sustainability for them, and it will really be good alongside with Penguin for that sustainability. And look at the items here.
Yeah.
Stasis for Penguin,
Oh my.
Stasis for Yasha.
Right. They really respect Kawain, right? That's why they went in for stasis on almost all of them. And that just says a lot. That says a lot of pressure is being given by Kawain. And I think right now only Penguin could try to go for a 1v1 against Kawain. But still, with the stasis on him, you know that he still respects onto them. The alter shot onto the top side though. Trying to fight it out with Turkey. Almost all of the members are already here. G members down, but again, Penguin fell down. This is a chance for the members right now. Amari, oh no, that push back! Brave fall down for sure. And that's going to be the target. Turkey with the Moonfall, not enough to do anything. The Cyclone has been here. Pure is now going to be the next target. The last member standing right here at the top side. He's going to fall down. The Sonic Wave was able to hit, and that's going to be 4 down. And the last man standing is Yasha.
That was a great front to back from LG Gaia. They defeated those frontliners. Pure was the last one. They were just doing it right.
Yeah, they're still gonna go in. Look at this. Yasha is gonna be the target. He's not gonna get hit by the Blade Caller, but again, he's just... Look at the pressure that a lot of members invested a lot of resources to Kawain. The Saya went down, Penguin went down, but again, they lost a lot of things just because of that. They invested a lot of resources to Kawain.
This is what we're talking about, right? How LG Gaia's power spike is the late game. And now it's
Right.
coming into fruition. You have Paradox already dealing so much damage, especially with the BRK, and the rapid fire cannon. That range is going to be exponentially increased. And
Yeah.
now Lee Sin is there as well. Yuma's Ghostblade, Trinity Force, and the GA. So pretty much every single one of them is now readily secured. When it comes to the items, they have it already. Bravehearts needs to go for a surprise attack if they want to change things up in
Yeah.
the current path of this game.
Yeah, and also with their ADC being Saya, right? Saya really thrives on the composition thing where you have a front line. But considering that LG Gaia doesn't have any front line, everybody's just going in, everybody's moving around, it's really hard to use the Blade Caller really well. And it shows during the fights that he hasn't been positioning really well because he doesn't really have a way to position well. He can do some damage with the attacks, but not enough to do anything though. The stasis has been used already by Penguin, but that's just too much. The tower has been taken down, and again, LG Gaia is just getting the bigger, the bigger part of the cake right here against Fate Brave Hearts. There you go. Look at this. Toki going in, but now he has been held down. And they're trying to get everything. Ocean Drake is up for the taking. If ever LG Gaia would be methodic, they need to get that. But they still have the Baron buff. That's why they want to take this inhibitor turrets.
Yeah, inhibitor turret into the mid lane, already very low, secured it. So 2 inhibitor turrets down. The only one left is the bot lane. And LG Guy is not over.
Okay. They still are looking for chances to pounce back. The Apprehend was able to get the hit onto Alter Shot, but they know that was just an illusion. And again, Ocean Drake would be the target here, but considering that most of the waves have been pushing in favor of the side of LG Gaia, it's going to be hard to get priority on this Ocean Drake.
It was the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
You know, you can kill me, but it's not me, so what gives?
Exactly. Right. But again, it's a good thing that they were able to get the vision here, but Toki, I think, is going to fall down. He has the stasis, yes, but this is Kawain trying to be overzealous. I think he doesn't know that there's a lot of sustain coming in from both of his teammates. That is going to be Kawain down. This could be a chance. If ever they want to take down a lot of members, this could be their chance to fight back. Pure has the flag and drag. They just need to respect the damage coming in from Paradox. If that is the case, they just need to jump onto the back line.
Dash, I think you have the caster's curse. You
Yeah,
said
right.
they might have taken Toki, but no!
Right. And now I also said that they have priority for the Ocean Drake. But now it's Fate Brave Hearts here, having the better hand. And again, Alter Shot coming into the backside, trying to sustain, trying to push out a lot of members. Would he be able to get anything though? Amari is waiting for the right timing. The shockwave was able to hit a lot of them, and that was so big. Nobody was able to see that coming. And 2 has already fell down, and that was it. That could be the game. 3 members have fallen down already. They're not gonna take this. They want to end the game. LG are looking for the win, and they're thirsty to get that first win on this group stages.
Yeah, and the Nexus is already half HP. They have to defend.
Okay, the Moonfall has already hit on the members. The stasis was rightly timed by them. LG Gaia, what was that for? Zerk was able to make it work in the end.
Well. LG Gaia taking their first dub in UAC Season 3. And look at the faces of our collegiate team. And look at Furzerk having that smile on his face. An absolute beast of a game and an absolute series that they have shown us here in UAC Season 3.
Yeah, that was a good win for LG Gaia. They were just on top of everything. Fate Bravehearts weren't able to even answer back during that time. It was just so hard for them. It's like they're getting choked slowly. Like, they chose to suffer on the side of Fate Bravehearts, and that is the reason why they lost.
Not the best term, choked slowly. Dash. But yeah, I get the point that you are pointing across here.
Right.
It was a slow burn. It was a slow burn.
Right. Sorry about that. But again, LG Gaia was able to get their first win. That is a hopium, especially for Hyron. He was predicting for LG Gaia every step of the way. And now here's your hopium, Hyron. You were able to LG Gaia was able to get the win.
Yeah, every single series. We're going
Right.
for it. LG Gaia, and you know what? LG Gaia, Hyron never doubted them, and LG has provided us with that dominant win. I don't know how to speak, Dash. I don't know without what you stated.
I'm really sorry, but again, a bit of a recap here, everyone, for the standings for Group A. What do you think about this, man? Because look at how 5-0. That's a perfect run for me, right?
Yeah, I mean, last season they were winning. And they were not just winning, they were dominating. And right now, another dominant win so far. HAU is constantly winning every single matchup they deliver face across. So now I am curious what will happen to playoffs, what will happen to grand finals. Will they become the champions once again?
Yeah, and again, the top 3 here on the Group A standings. Look at this. How, FIT, and PNU. Congratulations to you guys. You were able to get into the playoffs. Very, very good win from both of our sides. And again, on the other side naman, is seeing PUP, Wubsu, and TUP gonna be able to get it. Really, really nice to see a change of pace. Look at this. PUP is the team. There's a lot of new faces here. PUP and Wubsu are on top of their groups, and they just came into Season 3 this season. And man, they just went against all odds.
I believe the Vitans. I
Right.
believe.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
really, I just love the underdog story here in our group stages here at University Alliance Cup. We never expected, or
Right.
we didn't have high hopes. I think it's the right term. But they've shown us that they can do it too. If other teams can do it, if HAU can be dominant, we can be dominant too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that they don't have a perfect run like how, right? Like 5-0.
Right.
Right? But still, again, it was a really a good run for Division B. I thought, especially in when they're drawing the group stages here, I thought Division B was really brutal. Just because
Yeah.
Wolfsu and PUP are really strong. Even in Campus Aces, they were able to fight against all odds. They were able to win against a lot of teams. But in the end, they were able to pull back against one of the strongest teams, even TUP, even UST, and that was so good.
Yeah, and you talked about the top three teams going to the playoffs, proceeding into the next bracket. Congratulations to all of you guys. However, I also want to commend every single team that participated here at UAC. Thank you very much for also bringing up the collegiate scene of
Yeah.
esports, especially here in Wild Rift, as its first year here in the esports scene.
Yeah, again, if you want to bring esports to your school, the AcadArena Alliance program is here for you. Alliance member clubs gets access to our exclusive tournaments, mentorships, event support, and also, and of course, the Globe Esports Merit Scholarship. Sorry, learn how to join the Alliance today at acadarena.com/alliance. And also, the University Alliance Cup wouldn't be a thing without our amazing sponsors and partners. UAC 2021 is powered by Globe, Logitech G, and Twitch Student. Did I forget anything, Infinity?
Well, I don't know if you forgot anything. Have you?
I'm not really sure. But again, that was basically it. I think we're gonna be wrapping up this last game for this group stages. Again, we have been your casters for today. I'm Dash and I was here with Infinity. Together, we were joined by Leoric a while ago, and it was a very, very good group stages run. Again, we're gonna be seeing you guys next week for the playoffs for more Wild Rift action.